yes, I decided that today was the day I was gonna. Well, actually, I decided yesterday was going to be the day to stream a bit, but unfortunately, that wasn't meant to be. So today I woke up with a lot more vigor to be able to actually get on and do it. But how you been, Chris? Yeah. Working. Working. What the bloody hell was that meant to mean? Working. All right, okay. Sitting there thinking, this is another word I don't understand because I'm old. You been keeping okay though? Did you have a good Christmas, good New Year? I don't know how much of this you can actually see because, like I said, the picture's upside down for me. Perfect. Right, okay. Yeah, we had the best. Nice chilled, no stress. Nice. Yeah, like I said, it was a nice quiet one for me as well. I enjoyed it actually. It was a good time. Got to spend it with my family, grandkids and everything. It was just a nice time. Drink that. Right, let's get a few 10, I think. Did you get anything exciting for Christmas? Did you get keys to a nice like Maserati or something? Ferrari? Lamborghini? Something exotic? Nope. Usual dad shit. Socks and brochures of your new home later on in life, right? My granddaughter will be here soon, who's just had her first day at real school. So hopefully that means shampoo, even though I'm bald. Yes. You really didn't think that present through, did they? You know, it's like, really? I wonder how many people actually put real thought into presents these days. When they're going out and buying them, or they're looking on Amazon or wherever it is they're getting them from. Is it more just like, oh, I've got to pick something because I've got to buy something, you know, or you know, this is a present I really want to give. I feel like these days we've kind of got into that mindset now of like, we just have to give something. Like, all the thought into the gift is completely gone out the window, as long as it is a gift. And what's amazing is that usually when we're thinking about giving the gift, some people actually think, oh, that's not really expensive enough, you know, because that doesn't show that we care. You know, not the fact that you've actually gone out of your way to look for a gift to give it to somebody. It's got to cost a lot, you know. Or I can't buy that because it's just too cheap, and then people will think this or that of me. Just, I was noticing that this year when listening to like people in my family buying gifts and whatever else, and it's like, it's such a weird thing to have to sit and think about, you know. A gift at £1 or 50 pence or 50 quid or £300 should still be the same value to the person that you were giving it to. You know, it shouldn't be qualified by how much it cost. It's the fact that they've taken any of their hard-earned money and spent it on you, you know. Again, me being an old man, that's why I hate cards. It's like, oh, you spent all that time picking it out, did you? But I'll throw it in the bin afterwards because no one really keeps cards. But I keep all of my handmade cards, believe it or not. Well, I think I've said this before once or twice on it. I do. I keep all of my handmade ones because there was proper thought and effort put into it. And then my daughter-in-law said to me, hang on a minute, it took me ages to find the right card for you in the shop. And it was like, yeah, and that is effort. And I don't discount that whatsoever. It's not as much effort as it would have been if you'd have done it yourself. So what are your plans for New Year? What are your New Year's? Actually, that's a point. No one's really asked about anyone's New Year's resolutions. I mean, I haven't got any except to get better, I guess. Has anybody like got resolutions, things that they would like to do this year that they haven't done other years? Here. Always go quiet when I'm doing light next to dark because I just feel like I have to concentrate more. Oh, hello. Looking at this pic. Welcome back then. Thank you very much, Garish. I've been gone for so long. Looking at this pic, yeah. A Hufflepuff. I don't know. It's, they were the names of the founders of the houses. So I don't know. It was just their last name, just a Hufflepuff. Crest. 90s, the house in Harry Potter. I get the lion, the snake, and the rat. Oh right, I get. So you're thinking like this is like a Hufflepuff. Mate, it is. Or are these snakes? I mean, they could have been transfigured, you know? Oh, McGonagall could have been out with her wand. I mean, that would make for an interesting conversation, wouldn't it? But we'll leave that one alone. Oh, dear. Yeah, your bloods were broadly okay. What does that actually mean? That's going to leave me wondering all day long. It does look like a badger. Yeah, it does. Oh, I got all flustered then when they see the doctor's number come up. Because I am genuinely patiently waiting to get better. But apparently, waiting more is really going to help. Do you know what? Honestly, it means you're not quite dead. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're not quite dead. I mean, you're close to it, but I'm sure we can, if we wait a little bit longer, then we can actually confirm that yes, you are. I just want to point something out here, because I have a feeling my doctor actually does come in my stream sometimes, I believe. Because he's actually a really nice guy. But I don't blame my doctor at all. Okay, I just want to start that off, because because the doctor is the front line, they're the ones that get the most flack. But I'm sorry, if they weren't so desperately and deeply underfunded, then we wouldn't have to wait this long. So don't blame your doctor, because it's not their fault. I'm pretty sure if that they had they had finances and stuff to be able to give you results and make you better faster, I don't believe that there is a doctor out there that wouldn't want to do that. Well, to be fair, I have to believe that, because the alternative isn't particularly a nice thing to think. But yeah. But what are you going to do? Mr. Sunak has cut our taxes, and we're all going to be grateful for it. No one can afford to heat their homes, mind you. Nobody can afford to eat, mind you. But in his world, with his millions that he's got, he can afford to do it all. So, he's excited about the future. Stole them, you mean? Yeah, well, yeah, there is that, of course. I mean, that would suggest that politicians might be corrupt. Is that what you're saying, Miss Garish? That's not possible. They're unimpeachable. Prince Andrew was just having a nice little holiday, wasn't he? He did nothing wrong. He doesn't remember any of it, which means, therefore, it didn't happen, right? Wouldn't want to touch him with a 10-foot barge pole. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I suppose I should be careful about what I say. Not that anyone listens to me anyway, but you never know. This cancel culture, things that you can and can't say. I remember a few years back, there was this little altercation that our grandfathers went and fought for freedom of speech. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Our politicians in the US are unimpeachable also. We've been trying to impeach them for decades. Yeah, exactly. Unless it's to push them into the sewage they're letting pollute. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you'll get no argument from me. And then we'll all foot the bill for cleaning it. Companies put it in there that earn profits from us, and then they'll earn stuff from us again to put it right. So, the best way to be these days is owning a corporation. but nobody can because nobody's allowed to. Oh, it's almost sounding very conspiracy theorist of me, isn't it? I must stop. You gotta laugh. It's about the one thing we left. That's about the one thing we all have left that we can do. It really is shocking. It really is. Let's just hope that these supposed videos are going to start to come around. I wonder how many people's memories would get jogged then if we could physically see what was going on. You know? Maybe that would jog people's memories. Maybe then the right people would actually stand to serve the justice that they deserve. Maybe. Who knows? The painting looks awesome. Oh, thank you, Fellyish. I really appreciate that. Genuinely, I do. Lovely to see you in here. Yeah, it's been taking me a while to do. I generally just sit here, prattle on about anything that I feel is vaguely interesting to my life to do, and I like to try and do it on stream. This it says that you're a first time chatter in here. This is actually a present for my granddaughter. I've done a couple of others for my other grandkids, and this is the last one for the time being because the other two are too young at the moment to actually pick something out that they would like. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Oh, not jellyfish, but a fellyfish. Hey James, how you doing, buddy? Smug James, everyone. Nice guy. You should definitely put him on your ignore list. Yeah, I've done some others. If you'd like to see any of them, they're on my YouTube channel, which is somewhere on my page somewhere. It's for something. Yeah, I'm good at this, and I really like to push myself. You can tell I'm going to be incredibly poor and unfamous, can't you? I've got all the hallmarks of a failure. Hey, but at least I'm good at it, right? You know, give it 100% or not at all. But yeah, I did a unicorn for my other granddaughter. I did poppies for my granddaughter, and I bet you can't guess her name. And I did a dinosaur for my other granddaughter, Charlie. Really colourful one, because she has autism, bless her. So the bright colours that she actually really likes. And then this one I'm doing for Sophia, because she's a huge Harry Potter fan. And I stream them, and then I upload the videos to YouTube, because not wanting to get all maudlin now or whatever else, but you know, one day I won't be here. And unlike us lot, where we only have like pictures and stuff to look back on, our next generations and stuff will actually get to see and hear what we was like for real. So instead of just explaining like the history of the painting and stuff, they can force them to give me more views, and I could earn ad revenue even when I'm not here. Mark also has a face for radio and a voice for print. Yeah, exactly. I do. I've cultivated it over the years. You know, it's taken me ages to look like this, Pitbull, and I appreciate the fact that you have definitely understood the effort that's gone into doing it. But how are you all doing? How was your Christmas, Felly? And James, how was your Christmas? How did that go? can't tell you how much more comfortable it is to do this on the easel. Honestly, it really is so much more comfortable. Like, normally by now I'd be in extreme amounts of pain, and it was great. Saw a lot of family and gained about 5 pounds. Yeah, I think I saw a lot of that. I saw a lot of family, and I think I gained about 25 pounds. It's and that's kind of weird considering I didn't really eat a lot over Christmas. But yeah, I'm glad you got to see your family. Family is very important. Really important, actually. Which sucks when you got a shitty family, you know? Because then it's like, do I really want to spend time with him? But unfortunately, you dealt the cards that you dealt. So what New Year's resolutions have you got? Have you made any? I've noticed not a lot of people have done that this year. Me included, actually, apart from just to get better. But apparently, if in order for me to get better, I just have to wait a lot. There we do. There. Brilliant. And let's do a couple of 15s. Let's knock 15 out of the park. Yeah. My New Year's resolution is to get Nick his cremated off. Yeah, it's so funny. Do you know what? When he actually starts calling me Mark properly in roleplay, you know I'm gonna actually make Mark die and then call myself Harry again. Every time he gets used to it, I'm just gonna keep chopping and changing it. It is funny because like he said to me the other day, funnily enough, he said you do know I don't actually do that on purpose, right? He said I literally don't remember. And he said, like, I get so angry, like genuinely angry, when I keep doing it and you keep pulling me up on it. It's like I just wanna smash my computer up. And it's like I said to him, I said, we all advocate you doing that. In actual fact, that's what we all want. You just haven't actually, taken the step to do the final part of it. But I'm hoping the more that we keep on at him, he'll probably do it. My resolution was to start a new creative hobby. Oh, really? Okay, what are you thinking? What kinds of things are you into? Because ever since I started doing paint by numbers, my hobby list has gone off the bloody rails. It's getting a bit stupid now. I mean, I do Lego, I do drawings now, I do painting by numbers, play games, make Lego, even like painting figures and stuff. I literally 2 days ago just finished doing Hermione. That was all me done. I've got so many. Hey Jeb, how you doing? Nice to see you in here. My next one is going to be Mr. Weasley. It's Ron Weasley, so that's what I get, and then I'll make it look even worse by putting paint on it. And then I've got the Hogwarts Express. This is the one I'm really looking forward to doing. Hogwarts Express next. And then I've got some smaller figurines and stuff to do. And then once I run out of them, the wife will start shaking because I'll be like, I've got nothing to paint now. I was thinking more sketching. I love sketching, also Lego. I was thinking photography. Okay, yeah, photography's really good. I tell you, honestly, the sketching thing, I just got myself a sketch pad and some cheap pencils because my wife actually, because I can't draw for toffee, I really can't, and I've always wanted to. And then I've said this to my wife a lot, but she actually mentioned the other day, well, why don't you try grid painting, grid drawing? And I'm like, okay, I'll try it if you tell me what it is. And she's like, oh, you don't know. And it always amazes me because like I've been with her for years, bless her. She's always known that I've always had an interest in art, right? But I can't do it because I can't draw for toffee. And then it was like, anyway, cut a long story short, grid painting is like you put like a grid over the top of a photograph, and then you put that same grid in faint lining on your sketch pad, and then you literally just copy square for square, and it teaches you how to do like sizes and dimensions and the way that they should look and where the eye should go and whatever else. And it looks, I'm not going to say it looks simple because obviously it's probably not, but I decided I'm going to give that a go. You could always photograph yourself and sketch Legos. Well, yeah, no, that's true. That's very true. So I'm going to be doing my first sketch I would like to do is I'd like to do Iron Man's face, neck and shoulders. I'd like to do, and then with the stuff that I've been learning about shading, with what do you call it, with the figures that I've been doing, actually paint it. So instead of doing paint by numbers, which I probably will still continue to do no matter what, it'll actually be a painting of mine, and that's quite exciting actually. And I realised I've used the word actually a lot of times there, but actually I don't care. What did the Janice?
Supplies!
Supply! I'll never forget that joke. That joke is immortalised here. So what you got planned for today then, James? You going into RP later on? Does Craig talk to you much, or is he off, with any female that he can get his hands on? Or any female that actually deems to talk to him, Yeah. See, he messaged me the other day, and he said, we miss you over here, and you just went AWOL. And it's like, I didn't go AWOL. I come in, you went AWOL with any female that showed you the slightest bit of attention. I was left there doing nothing, and then I was like, well, what's the point in coming in? So, I kind of didn't. We speak every day while he talks to his female. Yeah. And it's like, well, he was talking to me loads, and then all of a sudden he got in there, and it was like, oh, Mark who? Oh, yeah, I remember that guy. And it just flipped all over the place. That's great. Hate to cut it short, but I have to make lunch about this afternoon. Take care, everyone. You take care of yourself, Ellie. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you being in here, and enjoy making your lunch. I do love it when new people come in. He's too cool for it. I don't think in any universe, right? I don't care which one that we end up in, right? Whatever timeline, you could ever associate the word cool with Craig R218. I'm sorry, but there just isn't. And if there is a universe that has that, it's the reason that we're all suffering now. There's just no way. There's just no way. I made the same New Year's resolution that I made It's 20 years. Not to make New Year's resolution. And I bet you stuck to that one, right? I haven't made one this year. I genuinely haven't. I suppose, being honest, I suppose my New Year's resolution this year, if I'm going to make one, and it's a bit late now, but that would be to spend more time with my family. That would be nice. It's a little sad, though, isn't it, when you wish that you could spend more time with your family. Yeah. Today, I just noticed I've been doing this for 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I haven't complained about pain. If only I would have figured out this camera trick sooner. I have for the past 20 years. And they say people don't stick to their resolutions. Ha! Piffle.